The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. Buckle up. There's football coming your way under the lights on Sunday night.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime-time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth. And here we are, Brock, final week of the preseason. One last tune-up for stars and starters. And, of course, the game where a lot of these great camp stories will clinch a spot on that Week 1 roster.
And I never tire of these great camp stories. And they come from all different backgrounds. Some are undrafted guys, some are vets with a restart on their career. But they use the preseason, in this game in particular, to springboard some momentum into the regular season.
Enough build-up. The ball is teed up, and we are ready to go. And here we go in prime time. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
On first down, they'll run. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's dropping back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 28. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one doesn't go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pass play now. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the longtime veteran at QB.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. But that QB speed is a difference maker.
And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think a yard or two short of the 20 here. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send him over right. From the 19. Looking right, and he finds him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there, and it'll give him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll throw it yet again. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They'll throw on first. That one's complete, right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 48. He's got it over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. That's completed right side. And he's in, touchdown! These guys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete out to the right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Back to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 36-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. 2nd and 10 now. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're now set for 1st and 10. They go play action here. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys tie this game 7-7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and the sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown! It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. This offense getting all set for this series. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. To the air now on 1st and 10. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They're throwing it. Fits it through the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And they're going to have a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And they'll have first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They've got a man in motion. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead. It did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Dump off caught by his back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's the 2-minute warning here in the first half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 28. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll throw it again. Has it in close. Touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys tie things up at 14. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 2nd and 3 now. Looking to the air here. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down at the line. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws. I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt, and they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They're set up at the 35 now. He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So we're at halftime of this Sunday night matchup. Now we'll toss things to Jonathan Coachman in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut downs, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday
Story
after
is
Labor Day.
told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
Setting up a throw. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He'll throw it yet again. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Motioning the tight end now. From the 48. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives them the 1st.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal.
Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
That one's complete over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back now, pressure on its way. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll throw it on first and goal. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll try and punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown. These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They go play action on first. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. There's a give up the middle. And this one does not go far. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.